Township of Cohasset, March 7th. Testing.
I'll call this meeting to order at 7 p.m. Adequate notice of this meeting has been given to the Express Times and Star Gazette, satisfying the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act. Will you please stand for a silent prayer and flag salute?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Wanda, can everyone take the 17th?
Yes.
Okay. I have a motion for those meeting minutes?
I'll make that motion, Mayor. Second.
Okay, Babinski?
Yes.
Ortell?
Yes.
Slack?
Yes.
Angeli?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes. Motion to pay the bills presented in proper form, signed by the director of each department and approved by the majority of members listed on the bill list.
So moved. Second.
Okay, Babinski?
Yes.
Ortell?
Yes.
Slack?
Yes.
Angeli?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes. Public comment pertaining to agenda items. Any public comment on any agenda items?
Just have a question on the ordinance, second reading, then establishing chapter, ordinance 17 of the in-building radio communication equipment. Is this something for first responders?
Yes.
Okay, my question being, is it just for new construction?
Existing. It'll be for existing, yes.
Okay. Is that enforceable, to go into an existing building and tell them they have to put this in?
I don't see why not. You can argue under public safety, that's what we're going under, so. It's gonna be the first, this is from Frank Wheatley, so we're trying to see if we're gonna be the first town to try it. So, if it works. We noticed all the businesses, if they had any comments or concerns, and none responded, so hopefully. Yeah, exactly.
Dominic Gazette, Mountain Road. I heard that Rain Gazzetti is in her resignation, and also know that Cherie Marnie had I didn't know either of them very well, but I did know them enough to know that I like both very much. I'm pretty good guitar. I talked to other people and members of the council that, especially Lane, did a very good job with the township. Money we could keep things under control. And we also lost another assistant last year, and I'm just concerned that something needs to be addressed, and this is just going to go forward. Thank you.
Any other public comment on any agenda items? Seeing none, the attorney is sick.
He has a stomach
Bug, so he will not be here. He offered to send
one of those attorneys in his office, but she doesn't have municipal law, so I felt that would be of no use to us. So
he's not here.
You
You can do the attorney reports out.
Okay.
I will go into township council. Township council.
That she's,
If you're gonna go first, like you always do,
I don't have anything.
How's
How's
that?
that?
do a DPW report?
That's my DPW report.
You
They're
want-
working, oh, they get you one?
Yeah, I gave you one, it's in your
Oh,
file.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Okay, well, you know what? I have some. They set up the garage for the rabies clinic. They salted, obviously, you know, salted roadways various times during ice storms. Plowed roadways, the firehouse, building, parking lots, shovel sidewalks, ramps around the building. They've washed the equipment after each storm, salt off. The wash wax, the pickup, the dump trucks, number 14 and number 18, ground rust spots, welded patches over holes in the body frame, painted dump bodies on trucks number 17 and 10. Changed snowplow blades on trucks 18 and 14, installed reflectors on the remainder of the guide rails in the township. They replaced more warning signs in the township. They completed the 2017 DPW budget. Installed new Chevron warning signs on Patriots Point Road at the Horseshoe Corner. Installed new hydraulic tank on truck number 10, and fabricated a new spray system for the case roll. And, the rest of these got some comments, but they go to the budget. So, we did receive $34,000 for that winter storm, Jonah. This was, I think, at 45 or something like that, but, I guess the feds ran out of money, so they cut everybody back like 20%. And, or 30%, whatever it amounted to, 25%, and sent that to everybody. That's it.
Thank you. Bill?
I got a report from the Port Subcommittee indicating that the monthly analysis for the disposed cases, the Greenwich Court was 380 cases. That's compared to 174 cases that was disposed of last year. That's an increase of 134 cases. Cohasset County disposed of 266 cases in February 2016 and 239. There was a slight decrease this year, 27 cases. But the thing to be noted is that the court session agreed with the 5 last year. During the month that we had 2 sessions. We would have had 3, but there was one session that closed from inclement weather. The money collected and sent to the treasurer for the Cohasset Township, from the Cohasset Township Court was $9,382.82. And there was the Greenwich Court at $5,431, of which we had 40% of, and that was $3,621.24. So our court is running very smooth, they're doing very well, and we're happy with the way the judge and his staff are handling things.
Hey, Dave?
Oh, it's our CFO.
I actually did get a phone call from Judge Bell when I was taking maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I said things were going very smoothly. And it was glad for all our assistants in transferring things over to consolidated. The only thing I have, our environmental commission met last night. The main discussion for the evening was a rain barrel project. We're going to spearhead with a ambassador from the Watershed Association. Coordinating pickup of the barrels potentially next week. Looking at the workshop to happen at some time in May 20th, you say, Lenny? We're trying to put together some places to advertise for residents that could be interested. I think it's a pretty good thing. Other than that, there wasn't any real other discussion last night. Other than the ambassador did attend, she, I think she's going to come for another couple of meetings, she said. Other than that, Mayor, there's nothing else. I just want to address the think the firehouse tonight at some point, either via the motion or whatever, to authorize them to order the replacement bottles. for the
Yeah.
orange fire. Other than that, I really wouldn't have anything.
Sal?
What we should do is, do something with the Shimer School. Could we rezone that for redevelopment zone? It's costed us money.
We need to figure out what we're gonna do with the co-op issue first, Sal. I don't know if we wanna put the cart before the horse there, but if we find someplace else for our co-op issue guarantee, then I'd be all for what we're saying in zoning and making it something that is agreeable rather than just have houses here.
You know what, though? There are people that are interested in that, Sal, that I just heard from, and maybe you and I could sit down and talk to them. Want to do that?
Yes, I do. Let's bring some money in there.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're running conduits to the Shimer House. Power and two other conduits. And that job was supposed to start Monday, but it didn't. Wendy and Wanda are really working hard trying to get everything straightened out. I have to give both of them credit. They are working very, very hard. Now I'm watching Cole's Mill down here. You know, with the concrete wheel where they ground up the wheat. So I'm watching that. If they don't do anything with it, maybe we can pick it up.
What are we gonna do?
Then what?
Then what? Let's make it's on the National Historic Society now, and, it's something to see what they did way back.
Sal, that building's $100,000 worth of work.
Well, let's see what happens. We'll go down there, you and I and the mayor, and we'll go down there and look. Okay, nobody's here. Hey, Wanda, would you, tell the road department, put a new bulb in on the ramp in that light?
Okay.
Okay. That's all I have to do right now, or say right now. I got a lot to do, but.
All right, thank you, Sal. I just came back from a meeting with Randy Piazza in Phillipsburg, who's a councilman. He would like to come in the next couple months to address us about joining on their park trails that they've been doing in Phillipsburg. That's something that Randy Piazza has spent a lot of time on, and he's done at the end of the year, so he wants to kind of see it come to fruition. So he's going to come before Township Council to make a presentation to us about joining in with them. So I said, you're more than welcome to come speak to us. Also, we have on the agenda to establish the radio equipment. When does that take effect, Wanda? 45 days after adoption? Or is it
20 days after publication. So this will most likely get published on Friday, so 20 days from then.
All right. Good. The other announcement I want to make is on Saturday, we're going to have people go up to Route 122 and New Brunswick Avenue to pick up the trash along the highway up there. You know where I'm talking about, Sal? Where all the bags are that come from the supermarkets. Wanda actually got together, it was like an hour, for the, we're gonna, I'll talk to you after the meeting, Chief, we're gonna get letters to all of the businesses out there to say that they're
more than welcome to clean up their mess.
That's Saturday. Yes, this Saturday, as well. So we'll clean that up. We normally have the CLAP program do it, but the problem with that is when the CLAP program does it, it becomes status quo. It's whatever. I think if we got a handful of residents up there, I think we would create an awareness of what's going on, and hopefully they'll do something to rectify the problem.
Somebody must be doing, they're doing something up there. They have more, surveyors, marks up and down Hedge Road. And, Wanda, you told me, would you hear about it?
They filed an application with the DEP for a wetlands delineation.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's,
No, I'll talk about that.
okay. Okay.
So to that point, they are required by law, they have standing water back there, Dave, is that what it, they have a certain amount of,
Right, they do that already.
and then there's been a law that changed that requires they to submit an application to the DEP, and we're required to be notified that there's no machinery going back there, but they have to file this application with the DEP. But ironically, it coincided with, I think, 2 days after we had a conference call with the owner of the property, who has stated that he has some interested individuals in the tenants potentially in the property. So he and his representatives are going to come out here in the coming weeks to look at the property further and see what they can.
Was that Eric Bennington?
Kaiserman, he could come from himself.
Kaiserman?
Yeah. So, you know, they're excited about the prospects of, you know, potentially having some development up there. And we still don't know what it is they want to do, or, you know, how really interested they are, because they've done this before, but, you know, we'll see where that goes, if anything, so.
Anybody know how much sewer is actually there?
Now, Stan was gonna give us
34,000 years ago.
and I think with those new, differing sewer agreements, that's always, each town had their own sewer agreement with Phillipsburg, saying each people got the amount of sewer, so it may have changed. I think we were okay, but I'm sure Phillipsburg will. Yeah.
We'll dispute it.
Yeah, yeah. Or charge us for the extra capacity. Let's see here. The other item, Bill Schroeder had sent out a, last year's budget, with getting, for this year, that was, submitted to council as a PDF. It's a little different because usually we have an Excel document. So he would like to come to our next council meeting. So if everyone has a chance to look at it, make comments. The way to do it, just, I would email Wanda, and Wanda, if you want to distribute to everybody and Bill, that way we don't get
Yes.
hit with a violation of sunshine law. We can at least start the discussion on that. But in the absence of the CFO, Bill will handle the budget process.
He always used to do it.
Yeah, which he's a big role anyway, so.
He really knows his stuff.
He'll be fine, he's familiar with the town. And he actually, Derek, who used to audit, was one of the auditors who formed us, became a CFO, and was going to, he'd be interested in applying for our position, but he's like most CFOs, has had like several towns already. So, that's where that stands. All I have, can we take, I guess,
all these resolutions
for the tax,
together?
You can.
is there a motion for that?
I'll make a motion.
Okay. Kabinski?
Yes.
Cortell? Slack? Angeli? We're on the resolutions, so we're not on motions, we're on the resolutions, page 1.
Okay.
And Kern?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, ordinances. Does anyone have any issue taking these three together?
We can do that. I'll make a motion.
Okay, Babinski?
Yes.
Cortell? Slack?
Yes.
Angeli?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes. Is there any public comment on ordinance 17-02, 4, and 5? Yep. We did.
Kevin Sullivan,
41 Winters Road.
With regard to 1705, I just wanted to put a comment in here. So this was all generated by a township resident with a property that was, I believe, under 8 acre. It was in the R1 zone, and basically the zoning requirements are again 5 acre parcels. When Tony Sorrow, the land use board attorney, put together the ordinance for you, I believe cited 1 acre properties or less. At the last land use board meeting, Tyler picked up on that, and had a little conversation around, should that be opened up all non-conforming or less than 5 acre parcels. So therefore, we wouldn't have to come back in front of the land use board, and you would basically put the same requirements on for these residences as you would for an R3 parcel. So I just wanted to bring that to the council's attention. I think it makes sense. The fact that we want to get these ordinances right first time and not have to keep going back playing and going with them. Make it as easy as possible on township residents with regard to requirements we're putting them under. That's my comment.
Thank you. Any other public comments? Do I have a motion to close and adopt?
So moved.
Okay, do you want to have a discussion to consider that, or no? I'll call the roll.
I would have
Ran it by legal counsel, but there was no legal counsel at the land use board meeting or the council meeting, so.
We'll adopt, okay.
Send a
Babin,
copy of the letter, I sent you a letter after the news board meeting. I sent a copy of Kevin.
Yeah, but just to point out, this came from the land use board,
was the land use board wanted to do it, so we're just gonna go with it, and then we'll address in the future.
okay. I'm calling the roll. Babin,
Yes.
Slack,
Yes.
Cortell,
Yes.
Angeli,
Yes.
Kern.
Yes. Okay, motions, does anyone have issue taking all these motions together?
No, we had another motion
Yes.
order bottles.
What was the amount not to exceed?
I believe 40,000, not 100% sure.
Are they air bottles or water bottles?
It's for oxygen. Let's do that.
45?
Not to exceed 42.
Okay. Oh, and Mayor, would we also want to add a motion to award the quote for lawn mowing of the municipal parks to Leisure Landscaping? Their bid for, or the quote for this season is $14,742, which is just the parks, and they did provide an extra cut rate for each one if that would be required.
Okay. We put those all on there.
He was the only one that responded to the request for quotes.
Wow. Okay, so 1, 2. Anyone have any issue taking these 8 motions?
I'll make the motion. You take all 8.
Okay, Babinski?
Yes. Yes.
Ortel? Slack?
Yes.
Angeli?
$3,000. Joint municipal. I think they're gonna leave us to death.
So I already signed that thing, we talked about that in the land use meeting at length.
Yeah.
What?
It makes sense to stay in it.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Absolutely.
Long term, it's a good move. Otherwise, in town foolish if we don't.
Okay, and then Kern?
Yes.
Okay.
Public comment, do we have any general public comment?
I'm gonna suggest it again. I know Virginia kind of said we've been past for quite some time and done terrific work for the township. Thank her for all the work and that's on her time.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
I just want to add to the comments earlier that Mr. Ajusta set forth, both about Virginia and also, I can't speak for all the duties of the CFO, but when it came to the budget and positioning it at council meetings, I truly appreciated the work that she provided there. Transparency. So, I think you answered my first question was with regards to the time of departure of the CFO, that impact the budget. I heard, hopefully correctly, that Mr. Schroeder should be able to pick up anything there and there should not be any delays with that. My question though is, will we get the same level of transparency and information provided to the public that was previously provided?
When he did the budgets, he'll do it the way he used to do them, which it's not like Lorraine, but it's the same. I mean, there's not going to be a PowerPoint presentation probably, but there'll be distribution of documents beforehand, the same level that otherwise give. But he's not going to be able to provide those types of.
The information, or is it just going to be for the budget? So previously we had deltas from past budget and so on and so forth. Is it going to also now incorporate that, or is it just going to get the budget? Here's the budget we're proposing.
I probably, you're not going to have that at the same level.
And then the only other comment I wanted to make is with regard to ordinance 1705. I appreciate the council wanting to be expeditious and putting that forward. I do think, in my mind, probably would have been better suited to table it, get it right the first time. I don't think we would have got into analysis paralysis, debating over the additional size of the lot. But I think it makes sense to try to figure out, do it right the first time versus passing something for the sake of passing it and not addressing it later. Thank you.
Any other public comment? One, do we need executive?
I thought maybe we should, just for 10 minutes maybe?
To go over Kevin's.
Mhm.
So we need a brief executive session for 10 minutes to discuss personnel. Wanda, were you given copies of documentation from Kevin?
Just an email.
Okay.
But, well, I'll explain.
We're not going to
We already did. That's the thing.
All right.
But there's the other matter, so.
Okay, so action may or may not be taken. Do I have a motion for that?
Second.
Okay. Babinski?
Yes.
Raquel?
Yes.
Slack?
Yes.
Angeli? Kern?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah, he wasn't actually, one of the guys, one of the places they went to, they showed a picture of like some slot meet or something, and Wayne was in it. And I don't know if he knows he's in it or not, but it was definitely him. I'll tell you. I want to ask him if he knows.
Yeah.
Sal, let's go home.
Okay, you want to make a motion to
Make a motion to go back in our regular session.
Is there a second?
Second.
Everybody in favor?
Aye.
All right, to summarize, we discussed a personnel matter from our last meeting, and the attorney is following up with formalizing the actions we took at that meeting. That being said, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye. 2 to 4 inches Thursday night.